Tonight, the Indo-Pacific is on edge as tensions in the South China Sea reach new heights. Chinese military and Coast Guard vessels are asserting dominance, challenging maritime law and the sovereignty of neighboring nations. This is not a distant dispute, it's a direct threat to freedom of navigation and regional stability. Filipino ships face daily intimidation from a much larger Chinese fleet. Despite international calls for calm, the situation on the water grows more volatile. The South China Sea is now the epicenter of a global strategic contest. The rules-based order that has governed these waters since World War II is under unprecedented strain. China's sweeping nine-dash line claim overlaps with the exclusive economic zones of the Philippines, Vietnam, Malaysia, and Brunei. An international tribunal rejected China's claims in 2016, but Beijing has ignored the ruling, building artificial islands and militarizing them. This defiance has forced neighboring countries to seek stronger security guarantees. The region is now caught in a dangerous balancing act, with every maneuver carrying the risk of escalation. Major powers are re-evaluating alliances and defense postures, making the Indo-Pacific the central arena for global competition. The constant presence of Chinese ships keeps the region in a state of tension, threatening decades of hard-won peace. The world is watching, as the risk of miscalculation grows with each passing day. The next chapter in the South China Sea is being written now, on the waves, not in the conference rooms. For generations, Filipino fishermen have relied on the South China Sea for their livelihoods. Today, their way of life is under siege. Chinese Coast Guard vessels routinely block access to traditional fishing grounds like Scarborough Shoal. Fishermen report being chased, blocked, and even blasted with water cannons. These are not isolated incidents, they are part of a systematic campaign of harassment. Many have been forced to abandon their most productive waters, leading to economic hardship. The 2016 arbitral ruling affirmed the Philippines' rights, but on the water, power trumps legal decisions. Chinese vessels operate in a gray zone, coercive but just short of open conflict. Hundreds of diplomatic protests have done little to change the reality at sea. For these fishermen, survival is a daily struggle, caught in a geopolitical conflict beyond their control. Their plight has become a symbol of the Philippines' vulnerability and a rallying cry for stronger action. The government faces mounting pressure to protect its citizens and assert its rights. The faces of these fishermen are a stark reminder of what's at stake for smaller nations. Their struggle is the human cost of maritime expansion. The Philippines faces a daunting mismatch at sea. China's Navy and Coast Guard are the largest in the world, boasting modern warships, submarines, and unified command. In contrast, the Philippine Navy has long relied on aging, under-equipped vessels. Filipino sailors are dedicated, but their ships are slower, less armed, and lack advanced sensors. This imbalance leaves the Philippines unable to deter or stop Chinese incursions. Engaging Chinese vessels would be risky and likely futile. The result: China controls the tempo, acting with near impunity. The Philippines needs better surveillance, modern missiles, and robust logistics to defend its vast maritime territory. Building a credible navy from scratch is a monumental task, one that requires sustained investment and outside help. The challenge is not just about numbers, but about closing a comprehensive capability gap. Filipino sailors are on the front lines, defending sovereignty with limited tools. The stakes are high, and the need for modernization is urgent. Help from allies is essential to level the playing field. The Philippines is not facing this challenge alone. Its alliance with the United States, anchored by the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty, has been revitalized with more joint exercises and intelligence sharing. Japan, once an adversary, is now a key security partner, offering direct military support and shared strategic interests. Australia and European nations are also increasing their presence, signaling global concern for freedom of navigation. This is not a formal alliance, but a flexible network of partnerships aimed at deterring aggression. The goal: make the cost of coercion prohibitively high for any would-be aggressor. Joint exercises like Balikatan are growing in scale and complexity, building real interoperability. These partnerships allow nations to pool resources and present a united front. The new security architecture is about collective deterrence, not confrontation. By working together, these countries are reshaping the regional balance. The Philippines' best hope lies in this web of alliances. In unity, there is strength. Japan is undergoing a historic transformation in its defense policy. Once strictly pacifist, Japan is now doubling its defense spending and acquiring new capabilities, including long-range missiles. This shift is driven by a more assertive China, North Korea's missile threats, and global instability. Japan's security is now seen as inseparable from the region's stability. Through its new Official Security Assistance Program, Japan is providing defense equipment and training to partners like the Philippines. The partnership is deepening, with joint training, intelligence sharing, and talks of a reciprocal access agreement. Japan is becoming a true security partner, not just a supplier. This evolution is widely supported by the US and other allies. For Japan and its partners, this is about deterrence, not aggression. The goal: ensure no single country dominates the region by force. In a dangerous world, this new posture is a necessity. The planned transfer of 6 Abukuma-class destroyers from Japan to the Philippines is a game-changer. These modern warships, equipped with Harpoon missiles and advanced sensors, represent a quantum leap for the Philippine Navy. For the first time, the Philippines will have credible over-the-horizon strike capability and anti-submarine warfare tools. The ship's endurance allows for extended patrols, boosting maritime presence and domain awareness. A flotilla of 6 means continuous patrols and sustainable operations. These destroyers will become the new backbone of the Philippine fleet. Their arrival marks the transition from coastal defense to true blue water capability. The transfer is more than symbolic. It's a practical step toward regional security. With these ships, the Philippines can better defend its interests and deter aggression. The partnership with Japan is setting a new standard for regional cooperation. This is the start of a new era for the Philippine Navy. The stakes and the opportunities have never been higher. Acquiring advanced warships is only the first step. Operating and maintaining them will stretch the Philippine Navy's resources and expertise. These ships require new technical skills, massive training, and a robust supply chain for parts and munitions. Japan and the US will assist, but the Philippines must build self-sustaining maintenance and logistics. The operational costs will be significant, demanding a bigger defense budget and political will. The Navy must also develop new doctrines and integrate these ships with existing assets and allied operations. This is a shift from a constabulary force to a true combat-ready Navy. The challenges are real, but not insurmountable. Modernization is a necessary, if difficult, path. The future of Philippine defense depends on meeting these challenges head-on. The Japan-Philippines partnership is being actively supported by the United States. Trilateral cooperation is now central to America's Indo-Pacific strategy. A stronger Philippine Navy, equipped with Japanese destroyers, is a more effective partner for the U.S. joint exercises, and intelligence sharing are creating a seamless network of allied capabilities. The U.S. provides high-end surveillance, training, and the ultimate security guarantee through its defense treaties. This trilateral shield sends a clear message to Beijing. Coercion will only drive the region's democracies closer together. The goal is not to contain China, but to ensure a peaceful, rules-based order. Integrated deterrence is the new reality. The alliance network is stronger than ever. Together, they are shaping the future of Indo-Pacific security. The transfer of Japanese destroyers to the Philippines signals a profound shift in the Indo-Pacific. The era of unchecked Chinese dominance is being challenged by a network of modernizing allied nations. The region is moving toward a multipolar balance, where no single power can dictate terms. Japan's emergence as a security provider, the Philippines' resolve, and America's renewed commitment are reshaping the landscape. Collective action is raising the cost of aggression and making the region more resilient. The contest is between two visions: domination by force, or a free and open Indo-Pacific governed by law. The actions of the Philippines, Japan, and the US endorse the latter. Security today is a team effort. Alliances are the best defense. The story is one of former adversaries becoming partners, and of nations finding strength together. The foundation for a more secure Indo-Pacific is being laid, one ship and one handshake at a time. The tide is shifting toward collective security and shared prosperity.